Hi friends, welcome back to Blazing Trails blog videos. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to go on a trip down to Fenwick Lake and Fenwick Falls area. Should be interesting. I haven't been there for about, oh gosh, I don't know, 20, 25 years. Everywhere out here. I haven't been here for quite a long time. So, but pretty little lake. It's going to be a hot day today. I'd love to be able to go into that lake and have a swim, although really to swim in that lake you need like a floatable, like a little raft or air mattress or something, and I don't have anything like that, so but we'll see when we get there. A couple things before we get rolling. A couple little updates on other topics that we talked about previously. One was the first video I uploaded in this series way back in early May called Update 1. My daughter and I drove down the Beaverfoot Forest Service Road east of Golden to scout it out to see if I could park my coach down there for the summer. And as you may remember, the road was still half covered with snow, so we bailed on that idea. Well, the other day I was thinking, well, I'm halfway through my summer off-grid adventure here, so maybe I'll move up to Beaverfoot, but let's be cautious and go up there and check it with the truck first. Yes, it's going to cost some money in fuel. It's about $150K, but I'm glad I did, because I got down that road, and the road is just in the worst shape I've ever seen it. Like tons of potholes and humps in the road, and it's $30K driving down there, man. There's no way I wanted to drive my motor coach down that road. It'd just shake it apart. And then thinking about driving the Ranger back and forth in and out that road to go to town for supplies and stuff. It's like, no, I'm not doing this. I turned around and drove out and drove back. But that's why you scout things out, right? The other update I wanted to talk about was to do with laundry. The other day I took my laundry up the Cochrane Creek river drainage, which is just a creek drainage, which is just south of me here, but not very far. And it's where I found that little spring the other day. I showed you where I filled up my water jugs with water to put in my Berkey. And so I had access right there to pretty much all the water I wanted, and it was decently clean water. So I did my laundry there. What I said before about using lots of water, that made all the difference in the world. Yes, I used a little bit more laundry soap, but man, I was sure happy with my laundry in the end. It came out, heck, it came out better than I've had laundry come out in machines, to be honest. It smells nice, it feels clean, it's nice. I'm good with it. All right, so let's get things rolling here, and we'll have a little adventure today, okay? Talk to you in a bit. All right, guys. We're at the southern end of the Palliser Forest Service Road. We've been down here a few times. And we got to this T intersection where normally to go to that Albert Palliser area where that those really nice high country rides I took you on, Rocky Mountain Highs. We're going to go right here today to go to Fenwick Creek, Fenwick Falls, Fenwick Lake, and have some fun down there, okay? All right, I made it to Fenwick Creek Recreation Site like the sign says. I'm going to take you on a quick little tour of this little spot here. It's a beautiful little campsite. There you go, Fenwick Creek. Pretty nice looking little creek. Yeah, so up top here there's 3 more sites. Alright, so let's go see if we can find Fenwick Falls. And I know where to go to get to Fenwick Lake. We gotta climb a hill. So anyway, let's get things happening. Alright. Like I said before, man, you guys see it when I see it for the first time. This is all new to me. Oh, wow. Check this out. Pretty nice little area here. We're going to go walk on the trail around to the other side by where that fence is and look back at the falls here. careful, man. This moss sometimes can be slippery, right? There we go. Nice little view of it heading off down the gorge. Nice. Now folks, there's the road I came in on, but this road straight ahead of me there, that's the road up to Fenwick Lake. Okay, and I don't see any markings on it. This is only about 50 yards up the road from above the Fenwick Creek campsite. Okay, that's what the turnoff looks like. That's where we're going to go right now. We're going to head up there. Hey folks, I meant to mention earlier, notice how much snow has melted now off these mountaintops. If you go back to the beginning of this video I took today, I meant to mention back at the campsite when you look across the valley from my coach, look up high on those mountains and you can tell there's 3/4 of the snow is gone up there now. And this road we're going up here, by the way, can be a pretty tricky road to go up. It's mainly meant for high clearance vehicles. You know those drainage ditches that they have across some of these trails that I drive down? The worst ones around are on this road, at least they always were. I asked the fire warden about this the other day. I asked the fire warden about how the road was to Fenwick Lake the other day. He said it's the same. He said it's the hardest one that he has to go up to access. In fact, I used to... now, having said that, I've had a motorhome and a high-top camper van up here before, but I had to carry ramps. That I would put ramps across the drainage ditches to be able to get those units up to the top to Fenwick Lake. And as a matter of fact, I hid those ramps out here for future use and never retrieved them, and I'm trying to remember where I put them. Because my brother said, hey, see if you can find my ramps. But that was like 20 years ago at least, so I'm not sure I would find them now. But anyway, let's carry on here.